super welterweight division. Your referee when the action begins, Mr. Derek Hickey. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing SPG Ireland and bringing into the cage a record of 2 wins and 2 defeats. Please welcome Daniel Negru! And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, representing CMAC and bringing into the cage a record of 3 wins and 2 defeats. Give it up for Rebreanu!
Relax. Take it all down. Left fast. Boys on the whole time. No way to build. Straight down the point.
Here we go, Nick Rebreanu coming out in the southpaw stance of the green shorts. Gauging the distance, met with a straight right from Daniel Negru.
2 in a row.
They're getting straight into it here.
Yeah, and Nick lands one as well. Straight into the over-under position. Seems common across a lot of fights where you get into an under-over position up against the fence in the first 15 seconds. Both fighters eager to engage.
Yeah, we just saw, again, a little follow-on from the previous fight. A fighter who is very stylishly decorated in jiu-jitsu, except in the bottom position, but he got himself back to his feet this time.
I'm super impressed with Daniel already. I think he's shown new wrinkles in his game, and I think he could very well win this fight. Coming into it, I thought he needed to show more than he's shown in the past to get the win here, but he's definitely doing that. A beautiful sweep.
Yeah, he's looked like a jiu-jitsu guy doing MMA previously, but that year off, we can see straight away he looks a little more comfortable in the striking exchanges, and against a guy like Rebreanu, who's, as I said, that's his area of expertise, really.
Yeah, and he's landed 2 clean right hands straight away at the start. That just shows you his confidence coming into this bout.
Yeah, he looks so relaxed. Rebreanu lands a nice left there. We're seeing Negru use the teep. Drops down for that single, steps through.
John Kavanagh special over here in on the inside single.
Yeah, great defense by Rebreanu. I'm loving that sprawl, but Negru hanging on to it like a dog with a bone. Stepping over it again, trying it the second time. Still hasn't given up on it, but Rebreanu, cool, calm and collected, pushed the head down and got himself out of there.
Like to see Daniel establish a little bit of a jab here. He's kind of letting Rebreanu get in on top of him without kind of paying for it.
Yeah, he's letting Rebreanu own the space, and he's starting to feel himself a little bit here, slipping and ripping and throwing some combos, but that head kick, like partially blocked, but you will still feel those.
That nearly landed on the temple again. A little bit of a break in the action here, out in the open.
It's been an interesting start so far. I don't think Daniel Negru would have been expected to be the one landing the more impactful strikes in the stand-up.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he's shown different level of confidence, and as I say, I'm repeating myself here. I thought he needed to show something more to get the win here. Yeah, he's in a nice top
to the ground now.
Arm triangle position.
Yeah, has a nice cross face. He's getting the head down behind that tricep temporarily, but gives up on it.
Knee shield here. Rebreanu looking to land one across the chin. Daniel not having it.
Confident start by Daniel Negru in round 1. He'll be happy with this.
Yeah, for sure. Really, really impressed with Daniel. That was a different type of Daniel Negru than his last fight. I mean, coming off 2 losses, you never know how someone's going to start.
The corner of Nick Rebreanu, and he's looking for him to pop those jabs out faster and just be that little bit more aggressive. It might be a situation where Rebreanu is taking his opponent lightly in the stand-up exchanges and hasn't really got himself going. And we can see straight away there's a little more urgency in the shots of Rebreanu now. He, of course, has not competed since that loss to Darragh Ward earlier in the year. This is what Daniel Negru would have wanted, the opportunity to get into a dominant position in the grappling. Rebreanu's done well to get to his feet though. 2-on-1, beautiful work. Gets to the back now of Daniel Negru almost. His corner calling for him to disengage, but he's elected to stay tight and land a few knees to the legs.
both fighters look equally as if their gas tank is kind of like, they're kind of like getting tired at an equal rate. Neither fighter is looking really exhausted compared to the other one looking really fresh, so I think they'll go the full 3 rounds, so okay.
Left hand let go there by Rebreanu, certainly coming out with a bit more confidence in his striking in round 2, but look at the grappling of Negru. He's done so well to get this fight to the floor. And he loves that little lace over the leg and
switch that back position, that truck position into a half guard. He's going back to the truck.
Yeah, he's got his chest glued to the back of Rebreanu now, which is a much more effective position. Rebreanu still manages to get to his feet. If he can get his back to the fence, he can scrape Negru off him, but Negru just keeping, I think, an underhook on the far side. Had him momentarily, had a wrist control, but lost it. 2-on-1 again. Lovely defensive awareness by Rebreanu. And a nice sprawl. His corner calling for him to just get up now and disengage here.
Yeah, I'd score this fight for Nick so far. He seems to have landed the more impactful shots and been a bit more aggressive in the grappling exchanges, so probably even going into the 3rd round.
Nice reversal there, albeit by Daniel Negru. And this modified kind of rubber guard position by Rebreanu is just in the intention probably here is to just hold on to his opponent. I don't think there's a valid submission threat in this position. Loses the grip. Negru's in that north-south now. The Kimura is a danger here. He's going for that guillotine.
He's got it. The fact that he's sitting down to his hip here means he thinks he really has this.
Yeah, he's locked up that anaconda nice and tight, and he's getting squeezed, using the butterfly hook to elevate his opponent. He's trying to step over. He wants to now hook a leg. But I think Rebreanu's okay once he's extended and his legs are away from Negru's here. If he allows Negru, see the way he's blocking the hip. It's excellent defensive awareness again. And Negru's lost the grip. That was really good defensive grappling by Nick Rebreanu.
Nick's hips are so strong. He's not going down easily here.
Yeah. A really good back and forth here over the first 2 rounds.
Nick looks the fresher of the 2 now.
Yeah, this fight's gone further than any fight so far this evening. What Rebreanu wants to do here now is he wants to establish control of that distance. Keep Negru at the end of his strikes. Negru, for all the impressive striking he has shown in comparison to previous performances, he knows that his path to victory is to get his opponent to the mat.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I think Daniel dominates dominates probably a strong word, but he's definitely winning the grappling exchanges. Nick seems a little bit slicker on the feet, lands a head kick through the gloves there, Daniel. 2nd one.
Yeah, he can get those kicks up nice and high. I like the way he's mixing it up, going to the body, firing out some teeps. Rebreanu almost caught that right hook on the exit. Came straight onto that right hand of Daniel Negru there.
Daniel not looking one bit flustered by the aggression of Nick here. He's just biding his time. Nick really sitting down on that left hook from the southpaw stance.
Big shot by Daniel Negru, but a great sprawl by Rebreanu. Again goes to that kind of half Nelson momentarily. This time and disengages and catches a nice high kick on his way back up.
That right hook just caught the cheek of Daniel. Right hook to the body. This is where Daniel needs to establish some sort of a range here, like a jab or a teep or something to keep the range.
Yeah, the head movement there was better by Rebreanu, and a lovely sprawl. Negru still has his hands connected, well, almost had his hands connected, but he's got them connected now again. He's still got a chance to finish this takedown. Well, his head is quite low. It's going to be very, very difficult for him. The S-grip that Nick Rebreanu has is making it difficult, but Negru manages to get the job done. Right in the corner of the CMAC man. He's got him to the ground, needs to sort of create a little bit of space now to land some shots or to progress to a better position. Are we looking at, well, it's not really a triangle attempt, it's not just yet, although he's managed to cinch that ankle in behind the knee now. Might get a bit of a squeeze here. He's locking down with everything he has here because he senses there could be a little something. I don't think there's enough of a squeeze on the neck of Daniel Negru here due to the position of Negru's right arm. And he's trying to step across his opponent, manages to use that knee on chest to pry his own head out of danger. passes the guard excellently. Well, great reaction there by Rebreanu to get to his knees. And Negru's looking for the back again. Rebreanu senses danger. I've been impressed with how Rebreanu goes 2-on-1 and peels the threat away each time in these positions.
Daniel, you can just see the technique and the hours on the mat here. Even though he's exhausted in the third round of a really tough fight, his technique is still so clean. It's incredible.
And he's incrementally improved his position here now. The body triangle.
Is that on the neck?
Giving him a great position to try and get this choke. He's extending his opponent. The 10-second clacker goes. I think Rebreanu is safe from here. He's giving it everything he has.
Wow.
Rebreanu survives. Not a bother on the face of Rebreanu. He was okay, but you can see he's a little disappointed in the fact that he may have just thrown this one away on the scorecards.
After 3 rounds, we go to your judges' scorecards for decision. Your judges scored this bout 29-28, 30-27, and 30-27 for your winner.